And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia 2. I'm your host, Nick Legato. And we've made it to Garland. And apparently we're not welcome here. Not welcome at all. I'm about to find out more how it feels not to be welcome. Great. Oh, God. That's right, be afraid. Now, do you want me to go? Oh, boy. Well, it appears that Home Sweet Home is just not accurate for everyone. As it seems to me, there's lots of concentrated rage. Because I'm well endowed, that's why they treat me that way. Well, sounds like a plan. I have to admit, though, that's pretty harsh toke there. Nope, that's not where we want to go. We want to go over. There's that guy. This must be it here. He's weak. No. Watch me. No, shut up, redhead. Shut up, you silly ginger. You're not doing shit. Fail. It's like the one time her little holy roller attitude has actually made me go, oh, that was said with some kind of, oh, excuse me. That was said with some kind of intelligence. And with a hint of compassion that was deserved. Any other time it just seems like melodic. Because I think she would talk melodically. Any other time it's just random crap. Anyway, let's go back to the inn. We did all our shopping in the previous episode, and we did all our leveling of skills and whatnot, so we should be good. Oh, God. Merrig, it's called emotions. Let him be emo. And through the night,
I wonder what happened to Ryudo here. Is this really where he grew up?
I have a lot of terrible jokes to answer to that, but I'm going to keep them to myself. Have fun with that. You know, prison's an interesting place when you think about it. Now, it's a terrible place, but just the irony and humor that you can derive from it.
Miss, do you really want to know what happened to Ryudo?
Who are you?
It does not matter. Do not look outside. Look and I will leave.
Like,
One
she doesn't
more
know who that
thing.
is.
Do not repeat this to anyone. Understand?
All right. Just tell me, what happened?
Known as the Village of Swordsmen, this is where men came to polish their skills and pursue the way of the sword.
And they came to polish their other swords.
Were
Giggity.
raised by the village chief after they lost their parents when they were young. The two began combat training and soon showed incredible progress. Melphus in particular became the greatest swordsman the village had ever seen.
You don't say. What else are you gonna tell me, Mysterious Stranger? That peeks in my window.
Ha! Not even close!
Ryudo spent all day, every day, practicing with his best friend, Gata.
And there he is. Sephiroth.
Melphus was
Thank
admired
you.
for being the strongest swordsman in the village.
Didn't look inspired there, just looked like a bunch of people pissed off at him because he could fly through the air. Like a seagull in the wind. And what's all this about here?
Eventually, Melphus became engaged to the village chief's daughter,
Giggity.
Rena. The good-natured Rena was already like a sister to Ryudo.
Like this sword without a cloud,
Like this blade, pure and true!
we shall become swordsmen, strong of heart.
Good for you. Too bad it didn't work out for one of them for sure.
Then, one day, a terrible storm beset the village.
It's raining like hookers and blow out there. Better be careful.
From the altar of the idol came an unusual rumbling. The idol was a sword of such terrible power that it could only be wielded by the most powerful swordsman in the world. The sword was believed to protect the village from harm.
Dun 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 dun. Is this the holy sword we've been looking for? I don't think so. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
Rena went to the altar to quiet the angry idol.
Quiet me, or die.
villagers waited for Rena to return safely. But hope as they might, the strange rumblings did not cease.
Earthquakes?
No one knew what happened to Rena. Thus began a terrible tragedy.
You don't say.
When Rena did not come back, the worried village chief sent Melphus and a few other villagers to investigate. Yet the storm and rumblings only grew worse.
Very frightening. Uh-oh. Didn't go. What the? Hickory spikes. That doesn't look good. Whatever that means, I don't know, but we'll find out hopefully. When spikes grow.
Ryudo silently trailed Melphus. And witnessed.
Dun 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 dun.
Malthus! Rena!
Holy crap. That's a dead person.
Malthus!
Wow. That's pretty grim. Like pure evil jizzed all over the place. Yeah, I know. Terrible taste. I know. That's a that joke is in terrible taste.
It can't be. No. Why? Malthus! How could you?
Very easily, he just went poke, 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 Mr. Stabby, doo 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 doo.
Ryudo wept at the side of the dead Rena. Her body lay as it were, impaled upon the sword of Melphus. The villagers searched the island, but found neither hide nor hair of Melphus.
And Melphus has a lot of hair, so it's kind of strange they never found him.
Murderer, idol thief. This is how Melphus was now known.
Not jackass, dingleberry, dipshit, betrayer of all that is stinky and good in this world. Because I just farted.
Because of his brother, Ryudo could no longer live in the village. So he came to live as a geohound. That was about 3 years ago.
So up until now, Ryudo has lived bearing his own sorrow like that.
Betrayed by the brother he trusted most, he became leery of ever trusting anyone again.
It must have been hard, being driven into exile, living all alone. Poor thing.
Your understanding that will make it all much easier on him.
I wonder if this hotel has a continental breakfast. Nope, continental breakfast. Oh. No waffles! Oh, God. It's strange because remember, he didn't know what the seals were, but now he knows that the horns were sealed up there. Well, maybe that's why they called it an idol and they didn't exactly know what it was, but now he knows that it must have been the horns of Almar. So, sorry, I'm trying 30,000 ways to ruin this for people I know. Deal with it. Alright, so, let's head up Grail Mountain. Our destiny awaits. Sorry, that was a terrible attempt at sounding evil. Just not in the evil mood, I guess. You don't say. Yes, yes, yes. We will stop him at some point. Now, what is this? Hey, look, it's the ginger. What do you want? Well, at least we know where to find him. You don't say. Alright, well, we know where to find him. Now we just gotta take care of it. You know, it's kind of like ripping off a band-aid. It's gonna hurt at first, but, you know, we will get through it. See, I'm saving here because if something happens, I don't want to have to go through all of that story, trivia stuff again. The more familiar enemies, so we'll skip it. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's a battle you guys have seen before, so it's kind of like pointless to show it. It's just there's 6 of them, but you've seen me fight 6 of them. Number 1, and number 2, you've seen them surprise me before on top of that, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. I wanted to see you fight them. I don't even want to see you fight them. Alright, kill them. Looks like we can't go up the easy way. And there's a new enemy who was actually the first boss you fought in first Grandia. Now it's just a regular enemy here. The Claybird. Claybird's not too threatening, actually. You just gotta beat him up a little bit, show him who's boss. You know, try to keep him from using defense loss on you if you really give a crap. You know, me personally, don't like being hit with defense loss. Even though we're gonna get hit with it anyway. At least I stopped it from happening to one of us. As we are hit with defense loss. Whatever, not much we can really do about it. So we can stop this one too, but I think she's gonna attack a little too soon here. Or not. Alright, did that. Finish you off. You're gonna get it, Bobby! Let's go ahead and work on the big guy here. Since the 2 ladies should be able to take out the Claybird down here. No! Luckily we have so much HP it really doesn't matter about the amount of damage. You can hit him with some spells, but they were so far spread out it wasn't really worth trying to use magic at that point, when some general melee attacks were, as you can see, very sufficient. We get a Makabishi. We get some enemies. Alright. Won that. Okay. Here's a nice little upgrade for a little friend. Let's see, what's the point of this? Push, 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 push. some reason, by some means, it lowers the river level. Okay. I'll take that at face value the best I can, as we are fighting another enemy. This is the first time we've seen this enemy, though we've seen them before in the first Grandia as well. Man-eating trees. If my memory serves me correct, fire works good, and they're actually weak, I think, against axes. You're right, I believe they're weak against axe attacks. So, as you can see, fire spell gets rid of them pretty quickly. So the tree guys are never going to be a threat to you. Maybe if they're teamed up with fire toads, flame toads, but even then, I mean, just kill off the trees and then worry about the others later. Being the flame toads, just fight these. Alright, took care of that. Let's keep moving here. Nothing over there. I'd rather check out the rest of it down here, because I do see a few things floating about. On top of seeing a rock berg and a tree enemy. Okay, what do we got here? Face paint. Not even sure what that is. We'll look at it a little later after we get this other item. Alright. Let's just make our way across here. Moving more. What did we pick up here? Where is it? Meteor earring, huh? That's not it. It's the Mars pendant. Mars talisman. And that's actually a pretty good thing there to have. I would actually put that on Elena for now. Because that'll block from move block and magic block, and so that way she'll always, our healing will always be available to us no matter what, so that's a great way to go. Okay, killed all of that, got all the items over there. Let me see, we gotta go over here. This is the way I just came, isn't it? How does one get over there? You. Okay, that's where I came from. I must have to go this way, where new enemies are. Alright. Let's see. The place is so big, it's hard to tell where we're going. Alright. And we get a potion of azure. That's probably a... probably it is. It's a pretty good healing item to be used in the most dire of situations. So don't, you know, in a sense, blow your load by using it too soon. Hold on to it and use it when you really need it. Alright, let's keep moving here. Tree dudes. Oh, we gotta fight. Sorry about that. I changed around some mana eggs. Give the gravity egg to Merrig, and I decided to give the soul egg to our friend Ryudo. That way we get a stronger egg out there, and surprisingly we can start using Merrick's magic in battle more frequently. And for the most part, I haven't really been using him for other than just blind attacking. So let's see if this actually changes our battle strategy a bit. And we're walking. Walk this way. We get ourselves a healing fruit. Now we'll fight you. Okay. However, we need to do one little thing here, I think. Move the boom flame off. And actually give the boom flame chant to Merrig here. So let's go ahead and move. Because really, Merrick's magic is just crap, so the boom flame chant should help. Whereas, obviously, Ryudo will gain from the speed boost that Merrick had on him. Not that it was a big deal, but I wanted Merrick to attack more since he wasn't using special skills. It all makes sense, doesn't it? As we head further up the mountain path. And we are in part 2 of this dungeon. Okay, won that. A little bit of graphic difficulty here. As we, let's see, there's 2 ways to go. Let's go this way. Well, that was the dead end. Oops. But we are introduced to a new enemy here, using the same body type as an enemy from before, the Pit Viper. Much similar to the snakes we fought before. I think they actually have the poison spell though, so probably don't want to let them live too long. Let's go ahead and cut them down to size, I say. Now, didn't really get to do that too well. Look out, Merrig! He's gonna be spitting at you. Oh wow, nice kill. Ah. There we go. See, they're not so tough. We got a mushroom of some sort. I believe it's an offensive mushroom. Again, something we'll probably never use. But we have it just in case. We make our way up the... Ouch! Mountain. Item over there I really want. So I'm going to head right for it without bothering with the enemies because I want it. The Dark Armor. Nice. Decent upgrade for anybody. Plus 1 SP when damaged. That's always going to be Ryudo's armor of choice, I'll tell you right there. Because we rely a lot on his magic, yes, but we also rely a lot on his offensive skills as well. So that's why we're investing the Dark Armor on him. Okay, won that. Let's go fight some of the other enemies we left behind. He's guarding gold. Got us a rare drop. We got an item that reduces SP consumption by like 15%. Is that a big deal? Can be. Pretty good item. I'm not going to use it yet. Because, like I said, we don't have any SP-dominant characters. I mean, the closest one is Ryudo right now, followed by Elena, because we use Elena's healing magic more so than we use her SP. So somebody will eventually have this equipped, depending on what... It depends on the scenarios that arise later, but it's a very rare drop from the tree enemy. And we're walking. Should be... There's... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for, though, but... There's something up here. I guess there isn't. Or I passed it. Maybe I passed it. No. I guess I did get it. Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's keep moving. Let's see. Lots of different directions for us to go here. So let's just go one direction and then work our way into figuring out the others. As we're under attack. Okay. Killed us some snake dudes. As we sneak our way across here for obvious reasons. We get a move blessing, bonds of trust, but we really came over here for the new axe for Merrig here. So let's see. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good upgrade. The only drawback is that it has an earth defense on it. That's, in some people's eyes, that's a big drawback. Especially against when you're fighting, oh, I don't know, enemies who are strong against earth. So, it goes without warrant that you should be weary of what you're fighting a little better, just to be on the safe side. But that does mean that sometimes you will come across enemies Merrig just won't do really any damage to. And that's why it's good to give him some sort of mana egg for some kind of relief towards that. Nothing sucks more than having a useless character in a battle. Alright, had to fight 2 battles in a row, actually, the way that ended up kind of working out, but whatever. Battles are over with. Done. So let's keep moving. Cross the bridge one more time. I know there's more goodies lying about somewhere. There's some snake dudes I don't truly care about. Nothing over here. Let me do something over here then. Gonna fight with these guys. Alright, won that. Yeah, this is making me move forward. We don't want that yet. I know there's other things I haven't gotten yet. So let's head this way. Obviously, because there's enemies still out and about. Okay, another battle won. We get dynamite for our trouble. And that should be everything, I think. If I missed something, it probably wasn't very important. It was probably consumable or gold, but I know I got the good items here for sure. Let's go ahead and recover. Let's go in and power up a bit, since we've got lots of coins for lots of things. Question's always what to invest in, what to invest in. Well, she deserves to at least have level 3 of everything. So do you. So that kind of maxes out our use of the skills. As you can see, they're getting very expensive to upgrade, so we're probably going to stop upgrading them for a while, just to give you a heads up. As far as this stuff goes, we should have maxed out all of the status effect spells for the main eggs that we've been using. Most level 1 spells should probably be maxed out by now as well, but we're not going to deal too much in that at the moment. Mainly because they're expensive and we have eggs that still need skills put on them. So there's Halnado. We need to definitely level up whatever's in here. There we go. And there it is, the almighty Gadzap. Gadzap is exclusive only to a couple of eggs, and you notice that the Chaos Egg doesn't get this zap spell. It's a single target zap spell. It's the strongest single target spell in the game, arguably. I'm sure people argue to the grave which one's truly the strongest, but it definitely, Gadzap's got some rage and hate attached to it. Very, very useful in certain scenario battles and things like that. We're going to hold off on leveling up anything else because we could use those eggs for other things. And when that time comes, we'll talk about it then. On the next episode of Let's Play Grandia 2, we've got some revenge to deal with and dish out. Some vengeance will be made. We'll see you then.